so we're going to try and do scene 4 and scene 5 together because scene 4 is really short. It's all of not even 2 pages. So Juliet, she's upstairs. She just took the potion. Her parents and the nurse obviously don't know that. They're downstairs still getting ready for the wedding feast. So your characters are going to be Lady Capulet, the nurse, and then Lord Capulet. Lady Capulet says, "Hold, take these keys and fetch more spices, nurse." Oh, they call for dates and quinces in the pastry. Here comes Capulet, and he says, "Come, stir, stir, stir. The second cock hath crowed, the curfew bell hath rung. 'Tis 3 o'clock. Look to the baked meats, good Angelica. Spare not for the cost." So he's saying, get everything prepared and don't worry about the cost of anything. I just want it to be good. And the nurse says, "Oh, go, you cock quean, go. Get you to bed, Faith. You'll be sick tomorrow for the night's watching." "Oh, no, not a whit. What? I have watched ere now all night for lesser cause and never been sick." "Ah, you've worked quite the mouse hunt in your time, but I will watch you from such watching now." And then Lady Capulet and the nurse leave. Lord Capulet says, "Oh, a jealous hood, a jealous hood." And here come some servants. And Lord Capulet says, "Now, fellow, what is here?" And the first serving man says, "Oh, it's things for the cook, sir, but I know not what." "Oh, make haste, make haste." To the second servant he says, "Fetch drier logs. Call Peter, he will show you where they are." "Oh, I have a head, sir, and what will find the logs, and never trouble Peter for the matter." "Oh, mass and well said, a merry whoreson. Ha! Thou shalt be a loggerhead. Good faith, 'tis day. The county will be here with music straight, for so he said he would. I hear him near." So when the music plays within, that's like Paris's group, his entourage, coming with him. "Nurse, wife, what ho, what nurse, I say? Go, waken Juliet, go and trim her up. I'll go and chat with Paris. Hi, make haste, the bridegroom is come already. Make haste, I say." And they all leave. So all you need for your scene guide for scene 4 is the characters, which I would just say Lord and Lady Capulet and the nurse. I wouldn't worry about the servants. Action, they're just getting ready for the wedding. Problem or solution, I guess both, because they don't know it, but Juliet's upstairs dead. They think that she's just going to marry Paris and everything's going to be great. All right, scene 5 is longer. It's mostly, a lot of it honestly could have been cut. It's a lot of them freaking out because they find Juliet's body. So here, you're going to have pretty much everyone. You've got the nurse, Lord and Lady Capulet, Paris. I think Paris. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure he shows up towards the end. The nurse and Friar Lawrence, and Juliet's also there, but she isn't saying anything. So the nurse goes upstairs to wake up Juliet, and she says, "Mistress, what mistress? Juliet, fast I warrant her she. Why, lamb, why lady, oh fie, you slug a bed. Why, love, I say, madam, sweetheart, why bride." So, trying to wake her up. She's not saying anything. "What, not a word? You take your pennyworths now? We'll sleep for a week for the next night, I warrant. The county Paris has set up his rest that you shall rest but little, oh God forgive me. Marry and amen. How sound is she asleep? I needs must wake her. Madam, madam, madam. I'll let the county take you in your bed. He'll fright you up in faith, will it not be?" She opens up the bed curtains. So to add drama, there would have been curtains around the bed to disguise Juliet's body. And so the nurse moves the curtains and says, "What? Dressed in your clothes and down again? Well, I needs must wake you. Lady, 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 oh, alas, alas, help, help, my lady's dead. Oh, well, a day that ever I was born, some aquavite, oh, my lord, my lady." And now everyone comes in, one by one, of course, and freaks out separately. Lady Capulet says, "Oh, what noise is here? Oh, lamentable day. What is the matter? Look, look, oh, heavy day." This is pretty much just going to be repeated 3 separate times. And Lady Capulet says, oh, me, my child, my only life, revive, look up, or I will die with thee. Help, help, call help." Here comes Lord Capulet. "Oh, for shame, bring Juliet forth, her lord is come." "Oh, she's dead, deceased, she's dead, alack the day. Oh, alack the day, she's dead, she's dead, she's dead. Oh, let me see her out." "What? Alas, she's cold. Her blood is settled and her joints are stiff. Life and these lips have long been separated. Death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of all the field." So Friar Lawrence's potion did what it said it would. All right. "Oh, lamentable day. Oh, woeful time. Oh, death that hath taken her hence to make me wail, ties up my tongue and will not let me speak. And here comes Friar Lawrence. You're going to see he's acting a little too calm for the situation. And yeah, he knows that she's not really dead, but you would think that he would act a little more concerned. And here comes Paris. Ha, I was right. Don't really worry about the musicians. They have kind of a dumb part. Friar Lawrence says, "Come, is the bride ready to go to church?" "Oh, ready to go, but never to return. Oh, son, the night before thy wedding day hath death lain with thy wife. There she lies, flower as she was, deflowered by him. Death is my son-in-law, death is my heir, my daughter he hath wedded. I will die and leave him all, life living, all is death's. Oh, have I thought long to see this morning's face, and doth it give me such a sight as this?" So Paris is all, upset. Lady Capulet, "Accursed, unhappy, wretched, hateful day, most miserable hour that ever time saw in lasting labor of his pilgrimage, but one poor and loving child, but one thing to rejoice and solace in, and cruel death hath catched it from my sight. Oh, woeful day, most lamentable day, most woeful day that ever I did yet behold. Oh day, oh hateful day, never has seen so black a day as this. Oh woeful day, oh woeful day." Get ready, because this is just going to repeat a couple more times. "Beguiled, divorced, wronged, spited, slain, most detestable death, be by thee beguiled, by cruel cruelty quite overthrown. Oh love, oh life, not life, but love in death. Oh, despised, distressed, hated, martyred, killed, uncomfortable time, why camest thou now to murder our solemnity? Oh child, my soul, and not my child, dead art thou. Alack, my child is dead, and with my child my joys are buried. Oh, peace! Oh, for shame! Confusion's cure lives not in these confusions. Heaven and yourself had part in this fair maid, and now heaven hath all." So Friar Lawrence, remember, a little too calm, is trying to reassure the family that, oh, don't be so sad, she's in heaven. And he continues by saying, "And all the better is it for the maid. Your part in her you could not keep from death, but heaven keeps his part in eternal life. The most you sought was her promotion, for 'twas your heaven she should be advanced, and weep ye now, seeing she is advanced above the clouds as high as heaven itself? Oh, in this love you love your child so ill that you run mad, seeing that she is well. She's not well married that lives married long, but she's best married that dies married young. Dry up your tears, and stick your rosemary on this fair corse, and as the custom is in her best array, bear her to church, for though some nature bids us all lament, yet nature's tears are reason's ornament." So, once again, don't be so sad. She died young. She'll be in heaven young forever. You should be, in a way, happy about that. Let's get her in something nice and get her to church quick to bury her, because obviously he knows that that potion has a time stamp on it, and she's going to be waking up sooner rather than later. And Capulet says, "Oh, all things that we ordained festival turn from their office to black funeral, our instruments to melancholy bells, our wedding cheer to a sad burial feast, our solemn hymns to sullen dirges change, our bridal flowers serve for a buried corse, and all things change them to the contrary." So everything that was going to be used in celebration for a wedding, they're just going to recycle and use for a funeral. "Sir, go you in, and madam go with him, and go, Sir Paris, everyone prepare to follow this fair course unto her grave. The heavens do lour upon you for some ill. Move them no more by crossing their high will." So everyone leaves except for these musicians and then Peter. And this is a very weird scene. The musician says, "Faith, we must put up our pipes and be gone. So come on, boys, let's go. We don't have a wedding to play for anymore." And the nurse says, "Honest good fellows, put up, for all you know, this is a pitiful case." So the nurse is like, "Yep, see you later." The nurse says, "Aye, by my troth, the case may be amended. Musicians, heart's ease. Oh, and you will let me live, play heart's ease." Well, why heart's ease? "Oh, musicians, because my heart itself plays, my heart is full. Oh, play me some merry dump to comfort me." "Oh, not a dump, we, 'tis no time to play now." "Well, you will not then?" "Well, no." "I will give it to you soundly." "Well, what will you give us?" "No money on my faith, but the gleek. I will give you the minstrel." "Well, then I'll give you the serving creature." So what's going on here is Peter comes in and he's like, oh, play me a song to cheer me up because I'm so sad. And the musicians are like, no one's paying us anymore. We're not doing anything for you. And Peter goes, then I'm going to fight you. And then the musician's kind of like, I'd like to see that. And Peter says, then I will lay the serving creature's dagger on your plate. I will carry no crotchets. I'll ray you. I'll fa you. Do you note me? Oh, and you ray us and fa us. You note us. Pray you, put up your dagger and put out your wit. Well, then have at you with my wit. I will dry beat you with an iron wit and put up my iron dagger. Answer me like men. When griping grief the heart doth wound and doleful dumps the mind oppress, when music with her silver sound, why music with her silver sound? Why music with her silver sound? What say you, Simon Catling? Well, marry, sir, because silver hath the sweet sound, like rubbing silver together. Oh, prates, what say you, Hugh Rebeck? Well, I say silver sound because musicians sound for silver. We play for silver coins. Prates too, what say you, James Soundpost? Oh, faith, I know not what to say. So the third musician's like, dude, I'm having a hard time keeping up here. And Peter says, oh, I cry you mercy that you are the singer. I will say it for you. It is music with her silver sound because musicians have no gold for sounding. Then music with her silver sound with speedy help doth lend redress, and Peter leaves. And the first musician says, oh, what a pestilent knave is this same. Hat him, Jack. Well, come, we'll in here and tarry for the mourners and stay to dinner. So pretty much, screw him. We're going to just stick around and get a free meal out of this. That scene, that little end of the scene right there was intended for like a little bit of comedic relief. It is definitely random, but it is supposed to lighten the mood and be sort of funny. So characters, I would just say Lord and Lady Capulet, Paris, Friar Lawrence, and the nurse. I wouldn't worry about the thing at the end with the musicians because it doesn't really make much sense. Actions, they all come in, they see Juliet dead, they all freak out, and Friar Lawrence says, come on, we got to get her to church for a funeral. Problem or solution? Well, both, depending on who you are, right? Problem for the parents because they think their daughter's dead. Solution for Juliet because the potion worked and she doesn't have to marry Paris. All right. You have an activity on foreshadowing that has happened so far in the play. It's going to be another assignment in your classroom. If you have questions about it, we'll talk on Friday when we do our video chat.